Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point, Terror from the Void. We've just picked up this Orichalcum production facility. So we're definitely going to get one of our craft to swing round and start mining that in a moment. I've set up the beta team to come across and do the Empress mission next. We've got a whole bunch of things on the go at the moment. Archaeology labs, they're 2.5 days away. We've got mutation lab, which is going to be 1 day, 10 hours away. Once the mutation lab is done, I'm going to start assessing the different augments that we could put on people, because we've not had a look at this so far. Some of them we could get like direct benefits for, but I want to see the options available, see if any of them have changed in the mod before we commit to spending resources. I think this entire run through is going to be kind of vital for us planning out what the best classes are, or at least what I want to do on the next run through, because the next run through we're going to have people starting without weapons, because we're going to be one difficulty up. They should still have armor, but we're going to want to swap those in and out. I was actually going to have a very quick look at Elif. So this is for the stealth that I want to be having a look at. We've got 10% there. That takes it to 30%. That takes it to 50%. Phantom Protocol takes it to 65%. Baseline stealth factor is 25% as long as the character isn't revealed. So infiltrated training doesn't actually give specific stealth. It just means you can't drop below 25%, which is kind of interesting. Because if we go to someone else who is an infiltrator but doesn't have any infiltrator things, like Ibrahim, it's got 14%. That's going to be 3% from there, 5% from there, so that's 8. Yeah, that takes it to 14. So he's actually got 25% stealth because of his infiltrator training, as long as the character isn't revealed. So even if we were to give him things that negatively affect stealth, I think that he would still have a benefit from that. So like at the moment we've got 8% accuracy on his head. If we were to swap it over for the 12% accuracy, he wouldn't lose stealth because he hasn't got enough stealth to make it worthwhile. That's my current working theory at the moment. It's impossible to say for certain because this doesn't tell us what his actual stealth level is. It just says what the mods are from his items. So we'll see how it actually goes. It could also be that the baseline stealth is 25% and then he gets the plus 14% on top of that. But it's not very clear. That's my key point from it. Anyway, that's all hypotheticals. We've got a lot of materials because we've just opened this place up. I think everyone has a task for what they're supposed to be doing. The strike force is coming across just to reload and rearm. We might uncover this ancient ruins next and then actually push up for this. Yeah, we're gonna sort out the ones over here and then send the teams in to do them. But for now, yeah, the Deliveroo is about to get in for trading, so we can restock our food. Actually, you're already here, right? Food for materials, that's great. We can then do materials for food here, swing it back round the other way, and swing back over for the Orichalcum, which is just over this bit. Okay, in the meantime, we have an exploration site. War. This valley was the location of a major battle of the Third World War. The ground is poisoned and thousands of skeletons, now overgrown by mutated moss, litter the countryside. There's absolutely nothing of value here. Well, good job, guys. We'll send you across to this one next, because you're still kind of resting up. So Alpha 1, Alpha 2. And then probably up before coming back round. Trade materials for food. That's looking a bit better. We could do tech for food here. I don't like getting rid of tech. Let's do more materials for food over this side. Because this is actually taking us back the direction we need to go, and then we can rework it. Okay. Have a look at this ancient ruin. Fine, we need a soldier on board if we're going to do something like that. So actually, let's go into our personnel. We could recruit a soldier for just this purpose and put them at Phoenix R&D 4. It's not the worst idea. They're not going to be really doing anything other than allowing us to explore better. So let's load them up. There we go. And actually, we don't even need to give you any weapons or anything. You're just going to be flying around and being a pilot and watching the world go to hell. You guys can explore. We're going to trade over here. That's, once again, materials for food. We could do more materials for food here. Yeah, let's do it. And we'll get this location being uncovered. This antediluvian ruin, I think we also need to do the same. So we'll move Strike Force up.
Construction complete.
To go and do that. Right, containment facility is done. We can now start capturing Pandorans. And that's going to be very, very interesting. In terms of manufacturing, we do have some neural pistols. In fact, let's go in and see what we have in terms of capturing tech, because we're going to want to get things sooner rather than later. So we have 2 Neurasers. We have 1 neural pistol. We need more neural pistols than just the 1. So let's get some more manufacturing. Even if it's just getting another 2 on the go, that should be fine for now. It's going to be a while before we can make any rebukes. And it's going to be a while before we can make... We also need to find the processing facility for the crystals. But yeah, in terms of capturing tech, the neural pistol is probably the only ranged one that we've actually got for paralysis. So I think we're going to have to just stick with that. That's fine. We'll get a few more being made, and that'll give us some options as we proceed. Right, materials for food. We could do tech for materials. That's still regenerating. Right. Pull across. We'll start getting Orichalchum. We'll get this exploring. And really, the Strike Force is now our temporary trading facility. We do need it to stay close to be able to respond quickly. But I think that's fun. What I might do is, if we reactivate this base over here, we will get another Manticore. And we could use that for trading over here. We're going to need some more tech and materials to be able to do that. But that's not a terrible plan. It's not a terrible plan. In the meantime, the strike force can carry on trading. So we're going to need food for materials or tech for materials, and we need more tech as well. Tech is not restocked down here. Tech is restocked over here, but that's materials for tech, which is not the worst idea. You know what, let's do it like that. You go get that and then swing back after the fact. Strike Force 1 will keep you nearby. Come to this exploration site for now. Wheels, exploration site. Our operatives were set down in a small town. Most of the buildings have been destroyed in some sort of battle. However, one building remains intact. It looks like a museum. I'll search it. We've got some tech, we've got some materials. That's great. I don't think that's enough for us to reactivate the base and still have funds left over. Yeah, that's going to take all of our tech, so that's a bit more expensive than we want, but it's still good. That we've got it available. Let's carry on exploring with the Alpha team, because the more resources we get, the better. What I might do is I might split them up, actually. Try and be a bit more efficient. In fact, this behemoth is going to leave because we've finished the disruption, so that means the Strike Force craft can just get back to trading, which is a really strong position for us to be in. Come across and do some materials. So we're going materials for tech. It's expensive, but it's necessary. Or we can do more materials for tech up here. We could do food for materials here. Let's do that. Explore.
Research complete.
Cool, we've researched the poison grenade. I'm not so keen on the poison grenade as a whole, but it's good to get them done. Let's actually research the restricted bionic tech first. And if we research fungal food production as well, we could offset our entire food reliance, which might be a smart move going forwards. Okay, we'll do this order of ours. Go ahead and explore. The Empress in Tower. After the end of the war as we knew it, Hikari Tower found herself in an unexpected position. Technically speaking, based on her bloodlines, she was the Empress of Japan. The country itself was in ruins, but a group of loyalists declared her leader of their haven, Neo Tachicho. And what choice did she have but to roll with it? Since then, she's tried to build a better life for her people. Not without success, but also with some difficulties. There are plenty of people who'd like to use her as a figurehead, but she has no intention of becoming. If you're going to be Empress, you might as well do it right. To consolidate her position, Tao has been trying to recover the sword Kusanagi, one of the 3 sacred treasures in the imperialist regalia of Japan. She has a possible location, but fears someone inside her haven is trying to betray her. She's offering us a handsome reward for retrieving the sword for her. The only problem? It's in a haven controlled by Anu. Yeah, we'll accept that mission. Tower thanks us for helping her. She gives us the location of the haven and offers several suggestions on how to infiltrate without being noticed. That is quite far away, but this is fine. Right. So Beta 1 and Beta 2. You can come across and do that. Okay, one of the ancient site excavations is done, so we can get it. In fact, given the beta team's coming across, we'll get the beta team to do this shortly after. Trading food for materials. That swings the balance back a little bit better. And we're going to do materials for tech down here. And that's going to really secure our tech needs for a while. And then we can just do food and material trading before heading back for the mutane. Oh, they've initiated a raid flight. Fine. Change of plan. Swing back. Yeah, we can afford that. We can afford that because we're going to come up here and do tech for materials. Or we could come down here and do tech for materials and then swing back up. The truck. Exploration site. The Alpha 2 has flown over a burned out truck. The engine and cab appear to have caught fire, but the container section looks to be intact. Well, definitely going to open this up. Hey, we've got some food. Always welcome. I don't want to push too far down into Australia at the moment. Let's start bringing the team back up. We've been ambushed. Not good. Half the team. In we go. Now, I really like the mechanics of the fact that, like, the ambush being more prevalent is really, really good in my mind. I think it's an excellent choice to do that. So, let's see what we're going to do. We have lots of problems right away around us. And we have to survive 3 turns. There are things we can loot. But dealing with a lot of the immediate issues is gonna take effort. So what's close together and what are our biggest threats? Mindfragger, big threat. This guy, not so much. We could actually just kill him and be done with him. Mindfragger, big threat. So 3 Mindfraggers are like terrible, terrible choices for us. Terrible, not choices, problems for us. You can see this one, which you might be able to get. Getting a grenade nearby is not going to be enough. He's going to do return fire if you shoot him, so really we need him to die in one go. This guy might not, but the barrel is going to cause us some problems.
Can't wait.
Ibrahim, you can get a decent shot on this one up here. That seems like a very smart start. We know that there's going to be one come from that side. In terms of incoming damage, we've got this guy who's going to shoot us. We've got this guy who's going to run in. We got this guy who's going to run in. So we can do some bits of Overwatch to help out. Potentially. It's a shame we can't dash a bit closer and do a takedown. Really is. Like, if we could take this guy's gun off, I wouldn't worry so much. So, Ali, with your quick aim,
Ready to engage.
Could you reasonably shoot his gun off? I think you could, with a quick aim. Fingers crossed. Okay. He's still a threat, but he is dazed, so he's not going to be able to get close enough to do us any real damage. So this means that we have other options available to us. Now, tactically there are other problems that we have, but dealing with the immediate threats is what we have in front of us. We can take, if we do electric reinforcement, that's going to give everyone 10 armor. And we could then move and go on Overwatch or move and take a shot. Going on Overwatch is probably the smartest move to try and stop this mind fragger. Selena, you can take a shot. You might be able to kill this guy, but putting you on Overwatch also is probably the smarter play.
My turn.
At which point I would say getting into a little bit of cover here is the right way to go. Okay, so we're going to do electric reinforcement. So if anyone does get hit or shot, we've got a little bit of buffer. We're going to step across and try and get eyes on the mind fragger properly. Actually, no. What we're going to do is we're going to get to here. And we're going to go on Overwatch relatively close by. You're going to step in. And you're also going to go on Overwatch relatively close by. But specifically at this.
On Overwatch.
Ibrahim, I want you to Overwatch. We're going to use the sniper rifle. This thing is inside, so we want to watch the door.
I'm on Overwatch.
And that leaves Ali's Overwatch for this guy. And we'll go like this for it.
I got this covered.
That is not ideal. So we're going to take a little bit of dinging. It's not much damage because of the electric reinforcement. This is also going to ding a bit. Oh no, he's run inside. That's okay. And he's dodging the Overwatch, of course. Painful. It sucks, but that could have gone a lot worse. So first things first. This guy is definitely a threat. If we do a quick aim blast on him, it's not going to kill him. We could, however, get closer and kill him with aimed burst. Like if we get to here, we can aimed burst him from the side. So I think that's what Ali's going to do. We could do a couple of takedowns on the one takedown on this, and then do some Overwatch for this Triton coming out. Okay, Vahan, you have good takedown options. So you're going to be doing all the close combat stuff. And mind control. Yeah, how much has he got? He's got 12 will points. It'd be nice to take his face out so he would be easier to mind control. But even just getting him for this turn would... Well, no, we want to do electric reinforcement again. Let's do the electric reinforcement. Then it's done.
Aiming.
We can get a decent shot on his pincer to get it cleared off. It's not going to kill him, but it will help.
Steel on target.
With his spit ahead, we really do want him gone. So we're going to step forwards, do a takedown. So this Triton is the current
I'm ready.
threat that we're worried about. We're going to overwatch this door for if he comes out. Ali, you should be able to kill this guy. Let's move you in and try it. You've already got your electric reinforcement, so if the Triton rounds the corner and shoots you, then, you know, so be it. And that means Selena. We could step you across to act as a blocker, like get in the way of the shot. And because you've got the extra armor, I think that's a very smart move for us to do. What we'll do is we'll dash you to here.
Crunch time.
And then we're going to hunker down for even more armor. Electric reinforcement and hunker down together. Gotta love it. Get into cover, just in case it comes the other route. And we can start now thinking about gathering stuff on the way out if we do that. We've got a box there. We've got 2 boxes over here. It's really going to depend on where the exit ends up being. The Overwatch should be picking that up. That's... Maybe I didn't do it far enough. Frustrating is what it is. We need to do a little bit of medding. Okay, feeling much better. Let's have a look. How much health has he got? He's got 190. Dash in, blast him.
Confirming target.
Okay, I think at this point we can say we've survived the ambush. Let's bring Ibrahim over here to grab this box. It's going to give us some supplies. We can't pick it up this turn because of our action points, but we're in a good place.
What's our plan?
Ali, likewise, we're going to move you towards this box over here, and then probably the far one. And we're going to want to see where the exit points are.
Here.
Van, I don't know where best to send you right now, so for the moment, get behind cover, and I think we'll go on Overwatch looking down this way, just in case something rounds the corner. Okay, we have a Pandoran on the map. Where's the exit? The exit is just to the north. That's perfect. Everyone can start moving towards it. So, load up with everything that we care about. New pistol magazine, we'll use that. We'll use the Redeemer magazine. I'll take the spider drone and... yeah, load up with everything you can. You can't quite make it out this turn, but you can get pretty far. What I'll do is I'll actually put a decoy down and then move less distance. Just in case there's any other...
Let's go.
any other Pandorans on the map. It'll give us a bit more flexibility. Ali, step in. Now, before you actually start loading up, let's see if we can get Selena somewhere worthwhile. Because what we could do is we could dash out, hop over. That seems like it could work. Little jetpack to next. Yeah. Okay. This
might work.
This is totally cheeky. So Ali is going to load up.
Ready.
Selena with everything in this, and then Selena's going to jetpack away next turn. For now, all Selena needs to do is just start moving towards the exit. And we can charge down here.
Moving in quick.
Grabbing everything on the way out. Ooh. Body armor. I've never seen body armor in a thing like this. We don't care about the laser pistol magazines or the other bits. We've got the important stuff.
I'll be right there.
And we're back in stealth now, so this is great.
Moving fast.
Yeah, there is definitely more Pandorans on the way.
On the double.
Let's back out of here. Time to leave. Going on Overwatch. That's hopefully we're going to not get hit by it, but let's see how it goes. Ibrahim can definitely get out. Vahan can get out. So Vahan first. Out you go. Ibrahim.
Moving.
Don't go just yet. Because we might need a decoy. Now you can go.
I'm prepared.
Ali can make it out. And Selena can almost make it out. Can make it up to the top and then can jump out next. Ooh, couldn't jump out next turn. Fine. Get down here.
Here goes nothing.
And move closer. So Selena's going to be the last one out, but Selena's also got the most armor, so I think this is fine. Ambushes with only 4 people. Dangerous. Very dangerous. When I split the team up, I did think, you know, if there's an ambush, then it might be a bit of a problem, but it's actually worked out okay for us. We might get shot in the back a little. Nope, we're good. He shot an imaginary sniper rifle. Well, imaginary, I mean, the fact that it's a decoy doesn't mean it's imaginary, it just means it's a hard light holographic projection. Right, let's get out. No need to stand on ceremony.
I can do this.
Here we go. Well done, team. Abraham did take a little bit of damage, but it was only a little bit of damage. Lots of experience. Very happy with that. Abish survived. So we got some resources, which is always good. The team's not in a bad state. Let's do Selena's level up. So Skirmisher, Bloodlust, and Lab Assistant. Lab Assistant, I think, is actually going to be pretty handy for someone who's fundamentally working with really heavy armor. We can afford all of these, so we'll just put them straight in. There we go. And we're going to send the team up to this site. Second ancient ruin is ready. And we can do some interception. It looks like another pretty standard fight. Let's kick it off. Combat, combat. Speed it up a little. Hopefully we get a couple of decent hits. Not a good start. That's just terrible. Disengage. We'll try again. Okay, the Just Eat was gonna trade here. Tech for materials. Because we've got so much tech at the moment. We'll do more tech for materials here, and then we'll swing back and start getting more mutane. Yes, I know you're under attack. We'll be back in a second. Explore. Are you exploring? No. I must have missed that.
Research complete.
Okay, we can make fungal food production facilities. Let's have a look and see if we can queue one of those up. Where is it? There we go. Produces 8 a day. That's not bad, actually. For 200 materials and 40 tech, it is an investment, but it's a long-term investment. It's going to take off the edge of this. So I'm happy to get that queued up for now. Okay, try again. Intercept. It'd be nice if we could hit this time. Okay, good start. Perfect. Try and destroy the ram. Okay, let's leave. We'll go back again. Trade food for materials. Ooh, or tech for materials. So we've got so much tech. Yeah, that is a much better deal. Okay, this should be all we need. If we don't hit once by the time it gets into close range, we deserve to be rammed. There we go. We have had a lot of misses though. 400 food as a reward, and Anu like us more.
You'll be pleased to hear that you've received the blessing of the Shadowed Hierarch.
Oh, I am pleased.
What does that mean? Well, it's hard to say. He's a pretty elusive figure, but I know one thing about him. He doesn't care about dogma or symbolism. In some ways, he's a cynic, but that's why the Exalted keeps him around. Because if he supports something, it's because he thinks it's going to benefit us.
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, I almost forgot. The Hierarch also sends a gift. Accepting it has great symbolic value to our people. It means you've accepted his blessing.
Sure, I'll accept the gift.
Good. Soon you'll be able to talk to the Synod of Yearning. But be careful. Our little trinity is not to be trifled with.
Perfect. Well, that has made New Jericho dislike us a bit more, but, you know, there's not really much we can do about that. Let's get Strike Force 1 rearming. Flashbang, exploration site. Our operatives report there's some kind of firefight going on in an old factory with lots of small rocket ordnance going off. We're definitely going to have a look at that. As it turns out, there is no firefight. It's an old fireworks factory. Something has disturbed the warehouse and all the stock is exploding. After waiting for the show to end, our operatives move in and salvage some tech and materials. Well, that's pretty good. Right, as a team, I think next we're going to want to push up to this, but we'll go via this haven that we haven't visited yet. Okay, change of plan. We're going to rescue some soldiers. Let's bring the team across. But that's going to have to be next time because we do not have time for another hop in this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. See you soon.